Now, Katie Holmes finally concludes that husband Tom Cruise and his Scientology is a bit too crazy and weird for her to continue being married to him. She's gone, she's left, and taken their child with her. It's odd, really, in that you'd think two people would talk about things like, I don't know, sex, money, religion, children, the future of the world before they committed their lives together, but apparently not. Poor Tom is now left alone, but can hang out with other Scientology celebrities like John Travolta, who seems these days to be made entirely of plastic, which leads to a religion. Here we go, with 500,000 members, one called Scientology. Now, I'm no expert, but it seems a little deranged to me. Aliens, UFOs, men in sailor costumes, compounds, snipers. But, respond the allegedly clever people, all religions are irrational and have all been accused of being cults at various times. OK, let's have a go at this. Yeah, religions are irrational to a certain degree because they all require faith, and faith by its very nature is, I suppose, irrational, in that we embrace and believe something we cannot absolutely prove. But don't confuse rational and irrational with sensible or stupid. It's not the same thing. Look, I'm a rational man. You might not think so, but I'm a very rational man. I'm an educated man, but I also have faith. The qualities are not mutually exclusive. But I'm prepared to admit that faith requires, actually demands, a certain leap beyond the rational, but not a leap beyond the intelligent. There is enormous evidence for the existence of Jesus, enormous evidence for the truth of the resurrection, enormous evidence for the truth of the history of the ancient Jewish people, and an abundance of brilliant people who for 2,000 years have written quite extraordinarily about the authentically and the compelling nature, I suppose, of the Christian faith. Now, the same cannot be said of Scientology. This is important. It's full of intellectual holes so big you could fly a regiment of Hollywood types through it and still have room for a prenup contract. You might not like Christianity or Islam or Judaism, but I don't know, sit down for a sophisticated read of C.S. Lewis or Thomas Aquinas or Cardinal Newman or Maimonides or Lord Sachs, the chief rabbi, and then do the same with the collected writings of L. Ron Hubbard or maybe even Will Smith. It's just too easy, you see, just too easy, too facile, too jejune to dismiss all religion because one religion may be absurd, like dismissing all politics because of fascism, for example, or all people because of Stalin. One does not mean all. People embrace so-called new religions not because they have genuine answers, but because they are genuinely easier than the real religions. Christianity is truth. It's truth. It's truth, but it also sometimes says no to things. This is not the case with the new fads. Yes to aliens. Yes to nonsense. Yes to the self as everything. Yes to divorce. Yes to Tom, John and the rest, all sorts of sexual silliness and lunacy. Look, I am really, really sorry for Katie Holmes, who has always seemed a good person to me and one rather oppressed in her marriage to good old Tom. So, Katie, come to church. There are no aliens, but there's lots of happiness and lots of joy. Beam me up, Tom. Beam me up.